So one of our key things here is the idea of expression. So take a very, very simple thing that you learned way back in kindergarten, first grade, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay? Now, this entire thing, let me put a box around the whole thing here. This entire thing is what we refer to as an equation. Okay? Equation, the key there being equal, right? So an equation is something that is a math statement that has an equal sign in it. Okay. Now, if we break equation down into different parts, let's use blue, right? If I take just 1/2 of the equation, the 2 plus 2 part, for example, right? That part's referred to as an expression. Oops, wrong thing. Let's try that again. There we go. An expression. Okay. So an expression lacks an equal sign. 2 plus 2 is an expression. 5 times 3 plus 4 is an expression. So an expression is just part of that equation, either on one side or the other. Okay, and it's lacking an equal sign. Okay. Now, again, what we want to do is look at how we can work expressions that have some variables involved and do some simplifying of those things. Okay, so let's start with an expression, something simple like 3x plus 2y. Okay, now a couple terms you might see with this. One term is simplify. Okay, another common term you might see is evaluate. Okay. Either of those things just simply mean shorten it down, get it as short as possible. We worked on order of operations where we're doing funneling. Similar thing here. Okay. Now, in order to simplify or to evaluate this, we need to know first what are the value of the variables. So in this case, let's make x equal to 5 and y equal to 3. Okay. So there's really 2 steps involved. Step 1, we have to substitute. Right, so we just take out our variables, okay, and we put in our values for those variables. Now we have to be a little bit careful. Common error I'll see students make when we first starting out is to do something like this, and then they read that as 35 times 23. Okay, we have to remember a number next to a variable means multiplication. So you could either put a dot in there for the time symbol. We want to avoid the x as the time symbol because it looks like a variable. Okay, or if you can really get in the habit of using parentheses, that's a good thing. That's something you'll see more and more in the future. So the more you start practicing that, the easier that'll be. So that means 3 times 5 plus 2 times 3. Now we just have to follow our order of operations. Right, so we do our multiplication first. Right, so 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, and 15 plus 6 is 21. All right, so we've successfully simplified or we've evaluated. Again, I'm not putting equals 21, not putting any equal signs in there. This is an expression. It doesn't involve an equal sign. We still have that idea of funneling, following our order of operations. Okay, we just add in the idea that we have to substitute in values for variables. And then once that's done, once we have it as a numeric expression, meaning only numbers in there, we just follow our order of operations and we simplify. Okay, let's do one more example. Let's throw an exponent in there. So let's say 3x squared minus 4y divided by z. So we'll throw 3 variables in there. Okay, and let's make x equal to 2. Let's make y equal to 3. And let's make z equal to 4. Okay, nice easy numbers there. All right, so again, step 1, let's simplify. So we've got 3 times x squared, so 3 times 2 squared, minus 4 times y is 3, divided by z is 4. So we substituted our numbers in there. Okay, we want to substitute them all in, and then again, we're following our order of operations to simplify that. So again, common mistake, like parentheses in this case mean multiplication. There's no operation within parentheses. It's just another way to show multiplication. So there's not really any parenthesis steps on this, so we move to exponents. Okay, so we've got 2 squared there is 4, right? And we want to make sure we rewrite everything. So 3 times 4 minus 4 times 3 divided by 4. Okay, we want to work our multiplication and division left to right. So 3 times 4 is 12 minus 4 times 3 is 12 divided by 4. Okay. We still have our division going on there, so 12 divided by 4 is 3, and then 12 minus 3 gets us the answer of 9. Okay. So again, very, very similar to what we've covered. Follow your order of operations. Just substitute your numbers in there, right? Again, be careful with things like a number next to a variable, right? That doesn't create a separate number. It means multiplication, right? Do all your substituting, follow your order of operations, and you should be fine.